Hello and welcome to Left, Right and Centre. Thank you for joining us on this weekend edition of Left, Right and Centre on NDTV. I'm Sarah Jacob. It has been a busy news day. The top story of the day right now. Violence broke out, or should I say fresh violence broke out today in West Bengal's Hooghly while the BJP was taking out a procession themed on Ram Navami. Earlier this week too, clashes had erupted between two groups in Bengal's Howrah during a Ram Navami procession. The BJP National Vice President Dilip Ghosh was also participating at this Ram Navami Shobha Yatra today, where violence broke out. And visuals of the procession show people running for safety amidst stone pelting. Earlier in the day, Amit Shah, the Home Minister, the BJP senior leader, trained his guns on former ally Nitish Kumar. The Union Home Minister Amit Shah expressed concern over incidents of communal violence in Bihar. He spoke with the governor to take stock of the situation. The Union Home Ministry has decided to send additional paramilitary forces to Bihar to assist the state administration in handling the situation that has arisen out of the violence. The Home Ministry sought a report on incidents of violence in Sasaram and in some areas of Bihar. On Saturday, Mr. Shah's visit to Sasaram in Bihar had been called off due to the imposition of Section 144, which had to be put into place following clashes in the district. The BJP claims that this is all politically motivated, and the JDU, which were an ally of the BJP until about a year ago, have rubbished that claim.
की जनता का यहीं से क्षमा मांगना चाहता हूं। सरकार को कहने का कोई मतलब नहीं है। मैंने सुबह गवर्नर साहब को फोन किया तो लल्लन सिंह जी बुरा मान गए कि आप क्यों बिहार की चिंता करते हो। अरे भाई, मैं देश का गृह मंत्री हूं। बिहार की कानून और व्यवस्था भी ये देश का एक हिस्सा है। आप नहीं संभाल सकते, इसलिए हम चिंता कर रहे हैं। बिहार की जनता के बीच में जाएंगे, जन जन को जागरूक करेंगे और ये महागठबंधन की सरकार को उखाड़ कर फेंक देंगे। सासाराम में आग लगी है, बिहार शरीफ नालंदा तो नजदीक ही है। चिंता हो रही सबको। मैं आपको कहता हूं, 24 में मोदी जी को पूर्ण बहुमत दीजिए, 40 में 40 सीटें, और 25 में भाजपा की सरकार बनाइए। ये दंगा करने वालों को उल्टा लटका कर सीधा करने का काम ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी करेगी। हम तुष्टीकरण में नहीं मानते, हम वोट बैंक की राजनीति नहीं करते हैं। हमारे शासन में दंगे नहीं होते हैं।
अमित शाह, अगर तुम्हारे कलेजे में दम है, तुम बताओ नाम, कौन वो लोग हैं जो मारे गए सासाराम में, उनका नाम, मोबाइल नंबर, उनकी पूरी सूची सार्वजनिक करो, नहीं तो बिहार की जनता से माफी मांगो। ये राजनीति के कायर लोग आम लोगों को उन्माद की भेंट चढ़ाकर के उनके लाश पर राजनीति करना चाहते हो। लाश पर राजनीति करने का कुसंस्कार इनका है। हमारा संस्कार है सद्भाव पर राजनीति करने का, इसलिए अमित शाह नाम बताओ। और आप बोलते हैं कि सासाराम में जाऊंगा। अरे आप तो राजनीति के कायर लोग हैं। आपके कलेजे में दम नहीं है अमित शाह कि आप जाते।
So, on Left, Right and Centre tonight, from Bengal to Bihar, post-Ram Navami violence, are festivals the new political flashpoint? And who stands to gain from this? Joining us on Left, Right and Centre tonight, we have Riju Datta, spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress, Bhaskar Ghosh, leader of the BJP, joining us from Bengal, Anju Mara, spokesperson of the JDU, joining us from Bihar, Kapil Sibal, Rajya Sabha MP and independent member now with the Samajwadi Party support, Dr. Professor Vikram Singh, former DGP of UP, and we also have spokesperson of the RJD joining us. Thanks so much. First, let's go across to the TMC. these visuals that we're seeing on the screen of violence in Howrah, the BJP of course using it to attack the TMC, claiming that the TMC has no control over law and order in the state, though of course the Bengal BJP chief alleges that the TMC is behind this violence and has put out this tweet, and I must say it's rather crass because it says the BJP Shobha Yatra is attacked in Hooghly and the reason is simple and clear. I'm sorry to have to repeat this, but these are the words of a politician, so I have to. He says, Mamata Banerjee hates Hindus, Mr. Majumdar has tweeted. So, Riju Datta, how do you respond to this when clearly the BJP is saying all gloves are off, there's going to be no propriety in politics, it's all guns blazing?
It is very unfortunate that the state BJP president uses such language, because if that is the case, then we can very well say the BJP is a bunch of Muslim folks and the Prime Minister.
Let's not do any of that on this platform,
yes,
please.
Exactly. So I don't want to go into that, but I believe the BJP is a disgrace to the Indian Constitution. There is no Hindu-Muslim in Bengal. It is a criminal violence. The BJP breeds, nurtures and incites certain criminal elements to incite violence and create all this ruckus so to gain political mileage. They do all this to bake their political bread. 36 people have been arrested in violence of Howrah, and one of them who were arrested, from whose possession acid, stones and kattas were recovered, has clear links with the BJP minority leader of Howrah. So my question is, it is not communal. There is no Hindu-Muslim violence. It is goons involved in the Ram Navami procession who are trying to incite violence, to take the state at ransom, saying law and order is failure. It is an absolute part of the BJP toolkit so that they can get electoral mileage, because
so let me ask you this, Riju Datta. That said, this is not the first time we've seen this. This has become a pattern. Every Ram Navami we've seen this. Surely the question then can be asked, why did you not anticipate this? Why weren't forces in place before, if you know that, as you allege, the BJP is behind this, this is part of their toolkit, this is what they do every year? Should you not have been better prepared?
I have two counter questions to that. Question number one, is there any violence during Diwali, Durga Puja, Christmas, or for that matter even Eid in Bengal? No, only during Ram Navami processions. And my second question is, where in Hindu scriptures, in Vedas, in Puran, where to respect Prabhu Ram you have to carry katta, sword, bulldozers and knives? Please explain that to me. Who brought this culture in India? Who? We don't witness this during Diwali all over India, and it's not Bengal. It has happened in Lucknow, it has happened in Vadodara, it has happened in Maharashtra, it has happened in Bihar. Why target Bengal? It is BJP who is creating this ruckus in every state.
Okay.
Just to gain political mileage.
All right. So, to answer the question, who stands to gain politically? The TMC says it is the BJP and solely the BJP. Though I have to say, both the TMC and the BJP have released videos to show that, you know, the perpetrators of this violence are from the opposing groups. But what you can see in both these videos is the fact that all of these goons, we can say they are goons, are all holding weapons. So, I think that question is pertinent. Why at religious processions do we feel the need to arm ourselves? But let's go across to Bhaskar Ghosh, leader of the BJP. You have Mr. Amit Shah, your party leader, was shooting on both ends today, targeting on one hand the TMC, speaking to the governor in Bengal, on the other hand targeting the Bihar government, speaking to the governor in Bihar. But sir, there was also violence during Ram Navami processions in Vadodara in Gujarat. No similar concerns by the BJP, by the Home Minister about the situation in Gujarat and other states. It was also in Maharashtra.
So I will take up the banner, take up the entire answer in three scripts. Number one, the situation of Vadodara, Gujarat and Bengal and Bihar is altogether different. In Bengal, as Riju Datta has told that, okay, there was everything planted, fabricated. My first question that 2 days back, 2 days before Ram Navami, Mamata Banerjee from the open stage has warned that there could be a possible violence, there could be a possible attack or some blah, blah, blah. My first question is that in spite of the fact that she is not only the chief minister, she is the home minister. What she was doing when external people has come to the Howrah and done all this kind of damages and hooligan operations over there, where the police went, they were sleeping in the blanket, under the blanket. What the hell they were doing?
All right,
the first
fair enough. I already asked him that question. Bhaskar Ghosh, interestingly, you point out that these are outsiders who have come into the state to create this violence, which is what the TMC maintains all along, that these are outsiders brought in according to them at the behest of the BJP. But I want to ask you just one thing. You have the BJP National Vice President Dilip Ghosh also participating in this Shobha Yatra today. So BJP leaders...
the same thing has happened. The same thing has happened over there also. See, look, when Dilip Ghosh was that day participating in Kharagpur, there is no violence. But
no, sir, I'm asking you, you have senior BJP leaders participating in rallies where videos show everybody is antagonating, being antagonizing, instigating. Sometimes you have songs that are playing in the background that are against one community or the other. Is this the manner for politicians to behave? Is this a way our leaders...
Sarah, I give you my example. I was participating in the most sensitive area of Calcutta, Khidirpur and Tiljala and all areas. Not a single incident of violence has happened over there. There was a mic, there was DJ and all the mics.
How do you explain that?
That's what I'm telling you, that this is the question that, okay, fine, they have targeted some points where the Trinamool has to satisfy the minority or those locality. I myself has done a very big rally in the most sensitive area of Khidirpur and Tiljala, where no such incidents has happened. But this is the target where Dilip Ghosh, being a senior leader as well as the national vice president, he went, they create a ruckus. Whenever Shubhendu Adhikari went, they create a ruckus. So that it is easier for them to blame on Dilip Ghosh and Shubhendu Adhikari and they get a brownie point out of it.
I want to get into
the game plan.
I want to get in Kapil Sibal.
It is all part of a ploy.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Beg your pardon, I'll come back to you, Mr. Datta. But Kapil Sibal now joins us. Kapil Sibal, on a day when the BJP also had another attack, they were firing on the third front, where they launched a video which they allege raises issues of corruption in the Congress, comparing Dr. Manmohan Singh to Nero fiddling. We have Amit Shah picking up the phone, calling the governors of West Bengal, calling the governors of Bihar. Would you say that's enough?
No, it's like this, Sarah. We are seeing a trailer to before the release of the movie, which will lead up to 2024. And let's forget the politics of it, because in your show and in other shows, the BJP will blame the Bihar government and blame the West Bengal government. And the West Bengal government will blame the BJP. And the JDU will blame the BJP. We're not going to reach anywhere with this. The fact is, who suffers? The innocent people of India suffer. They are the ones who are the victims of this violence. And why is the Prime Minister not speaking out? In order to ensure that there is no violence, it is the Prime Minister's responsibility to go on television and to tell the people of this country that nobody should indulge in violence. And that will send a message to his cadres. And it will send a message to the rest of the country that the Prime Minister stands against violence. The fact is that the Prime Minister is silent. And for the Home Minister to say that I am expressing my concern and I call the governor, and then to make a political speech which you just showed on your show, it only means that politics is hotting up. No political parties are least concerned with the people of India. They are concerned with the outcome of the election is 2024. And what you are seeing is just a trailer. There's going to be violence in every state where the opposition is in power. And the kind of language that the Home Minister used, कि हम उखाड़ के आपको खत्म कर देंगे. This is not the kind of language that a statesman should use, especially in democracy. This is not the kind of dialogue we need in this country. Please concentrate on the concerns of the people rather than instigating people to violence.
All right. So, according to Kapil Sibal, the buck stops squarely at the door of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister should speak up. The Prime Minister should send the message down to the guard, the footmen of the party who are out. And critically, I think the key takeaway of what Mr. Kapil Sibal has just said is that he says violence is in every state where the opposition is in power. So, Mr. Sibal is there connecting the dots, saying you're seeing such kind of violence in states like Bengal, Bihar, Maharashtra, where, well, not Maharashtra, Bengal and Bihar, where it's the opposition is in power, where the BJP wants to win in these elections, is what Mr. Sibal is saying. All right, let's get in Dr. Vikram Singh. Vehicles set ablaze, stones pelted, violence marring Ram Navami celebrations in Gujarat, in Maharashtra, in Bengal. So regular, people who are religious, who may want to go out and pray, may not be able to do that because they fear for what might happen if they step out on the streets of their cities. Where is the rule of the law is the question in this country, and who is accountable? Does this eventually go up to the Home Ministry, or is it the states?
Sarah, I find most of the statements given are bizarre and illogical. The job of the police is to ensure fail-proof and foolproof arrangements, and I'll give you 4 failings in wherever riots have happened. Were there any preventive arrests? No. Any subsequent NSA National Security Act action? No. Any follow-up to recover and to blame that they were outsiders and they were brandishing pistols, they were of this party and that party, come down like a ton of bricks and decimate them and there itself emasculate them? That is the job of the police, and that is what the police is paid for, to ensure that nobody surfaces like this. And if he's from the BJP, he's from the SP or whatever party he is, the job of the police, that if somebody is doing something brazen, just finish him. He forgets his own name and his own family pedigree. That is what the police is paid for. Now, it was on predictable lines, expected lines, and we're expecting something like this to happen. Lightning seldom strikes a person or a place twice, and here it is striking multiple times. And that too, we had professional policing could have countered this and ensured peace in all the areas. I do see that the police were working with their hands tied and blindfolded by a black dot. What were the reasons? It is for them to understand Kolkata police is a very professional police force. Whatever has happened there needs to be deeper analysis. Why no NSA? Why no follow-up action? Why no mopping up operations? Why no arrest of those carrying kattas, etc.?
Absolutely. Very valid question. Let's get in Anjumara over here. Let me ask you the same question as Riju Datta first. Why were the authorities in Bihar caught so completely off guard? Anjumara ji, आपको सुनाई दे रहा है?
हेलो, हाँ, अब आवाज आ रही है, बोला जाए।
हम आपको पूछ रहे थे कि you have the DGP here, Vikram Singh, former DGP, saying that the police has not done their job. My question to you is कि why was the police caught off guard? आपकी सरकार, why did they not take action when they knew there could be violence like this? Why did you not anticipate this in time?
नहीं, ये कहना गलत है कि पुलिस ने कोई एक्शन नहीं लिया है। मैं आपको बता दूं, सबसे पहले जो बिहार में सासाराम में और नालंदा में घटना घटित हुई है, वो बहुत ही दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण घटना है और इस घटना का समाज में कहीं कोई स्थान नहीं हो सकता है। माननीय मुख्यमंत्री नीतीश कुमार जी ने बिहार में कानून का राज स्थापित किया और अपराधियों के साथ कभी समझौता उन्होंने नहीं किया। सो मेनी एग्जाम्पल्स है। अभी मैं बता दूं कि ये जो घटना घटित हुई है, आपने कहा कि पुलिस ने कोई कार्रवाई नहीं की है, लगभग 50 से ज्यादा ऐसे उपद्रवी लोग गिरफ्तार किए जा चुके हैं। देखिए, समाज में कुछ इंटेंशनली इस तरह से गड़बड़ी करने वाले लोग होते हैं, इसमें कहीं कोई दो राय नहीं है। और खास करके विशेष मौके पे आप देखेंगे जहां पे धार्मिक उन्माद या धार्मिक भावनाओं को भड़काया जा सके, और यही चीज हुआ है सासाराम और बिहार में। लेकिन सबसे बड़ा दुख का विषय ये होता है कि हमारे यहाँ देश के गृह मंत्री आते हैं और जिस तरह से मंच से उन्होंने झूठी बात कही है, बिल्कुल फैब्रिकेटेड स्टेटमेंट में डाउट किया। उन्होंने कहा कि सासाराम में लोग मारे गए। मैं चुनौती देती हूं, एक भी व्यक्ति, ये सौभाग्य है कि एक भी व्यक्ति कहीं कोई किसी की हत्या नहीं हुई है। बिहार बीजेपी प्रदेश के अध्यक्ष कहते हैं कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ताओं को मारा गया। ये भी झूठा स्टेटमेंट मेड आउट किया गया। कहा गया मंच से गृहमंत्री जी ने कहा
Bhaskar Bose, where is the Home Minister getting this information from?
लॉ एंड ऑर्डर के नाम पे इन लोग
Hold on, ma'am. Kumar ji.
Yeah, if Home Minister is quoting unquoting in a public rally or public meeting, he must have a better information than the state police, because he is in head of lot of authorities including IB. So he must have got the informations, and according to that information the Home Minister has given a very clear statement. So there is no question of cross-verifying where from Home Minister is having this information. They must have got the information. And our honorable, my fellow,
we hope there will be a follow-up to this, because that's a serious statement made by the Home Minister. If hopefully we can follow up on that if it's true. But I want to bring in Naval Kishore. The other fact, what the Home Minister said was a jibe at Nitish Kumar and at the RJD, basically saying this is all due to the fact that the Deputy Chief Minister Tejasvi Yadav has ambitions of becoming Prime Minister, which Mr. Shah openly laughed at.
Yes, since the BJP has lost power in Bihar, they have gone out of the way to criticize and do anything.
We have been cheated and we have been betrayed by Nitish Kumar. We are not lost in power. We are the single largest party in Bihar.
You have betrayed the whole country. Please keep quiet. Speak on your time.
We are the
must learn some manner to speak. Please wait.
Mr. Ghosh, let him finish.
You should not present the wrong facts.
All right, fair enough, Mr. Ghosh. Let him finish now. Naval Kishore, the point was you were in alliance with the BJP before, but go ahead.
We have the largest share alliance, and today we are looting the single largest party in Bihar. What they are talking, we have lost in Bihar. We never lost in Bihar.
All right, let's get back to the debate. Naval Kishore, go ahead.
Yes, since BJP has lost power since last August, Amit Shah as a Home Minister, he has visited 5 times in Bihar. And he has more often than not he has lied. You look at his speak of Purnia. He was talking of an airport which is not there. He was talking of you can fly from here to Delhi, but the airport work of airport is not yet to start. Number one. Number two, whatever he has said at a time of this kind of conflict and bad news, he goes to Bihar and talks of what? That give me 40 seats, 40 Lok Sabha seats in 2024. Give me government in 2025. A person who is from a state which is known for the worst communal right in this country, and he is talking, he is giving knowledge to Bihar. He must understand that the people of Bihar have understood. You have been cheating. You have been cheating. Mr. Ghosh, can you learn some manner and keep quiet? Let me finish.
Mr. Ghosh, just let him finish, and then I'll come back to you.
So number two, when he was talking that give me Bihar, I will teach a lesson to the violators. He must explain. In 2018, one of the son of his own ministry, he was responsible, and Nitish Kumar, when he was with them, he was trying to catch him. The father, who was a cabinet minister, was challenging openly to the chief minister that arrest my son, I will show you.
All right, Naval Kishore, you still haven't answered the question about the fact about Mr. Yadav's prime ministerial ambitions, but we're going to be out of time, so Bhaskar goes quickly. 1 minute to you, and then Riju Datta. Last word.
So that's what I'm taking. If you see the violence, the nature of the violence, the strategy is very clear.
You are
in those states where the BJP has got a very promising future, and their states on the top BJP leaders like Shubhendu Adhikari. Allow me to speak.
Mr. Kishore, hold on. Mr. Kishore, hold on. Please let him speak now. Mr. Kishore, let him speak.
Now, if you see the nature of violence and the place of violence, and those places where BJP is coming up with a clear mandate in the forthcoming Lok Sabha election, in Bengal we are already 38.4%. So now the attack is happening where Shubhendu Adhikari and Dilip Ghosh is going, not on common leaders or other middle-level leaders.
Mr. Ghosh, may I just ask you, why can the BJP not win clean in a clean manner? Why can the BJP not just win on a developmental plank? Why are we seeing this kind of violence, as you point out, as you agree, in states where the BJP hopes to make a big dent? What is this the opposite of, on one hand you offer a double engine sarkar and on the other hand you will offer a negative growth sarkar if the BJP is not voted in?
That's what I'm answering, Tara. That is, we have already owned 3 states in the northeast on development issue. No other issue.
You
no
lost in Meghalaya. You lost
minority issues.
In Meghalaya.
No minority.
Okay.
This is our alliance. Our alliance.
You got only 2 in Meghalaya. You lost 58.
We have alliance.
What is your knowledge?
We are in alliance in the Meghalaya.
All right. Out of time, I had said Riju Datta. Last 45 seconds to you, Riju Datta.
Bengal and Bihar also we are fighting.
I will only say this, Sarah, that starting from 2002 Godra, it is proven that rioting is a part of BJP's toolkit for electoral mileage. But when it comes to Bengal, we will not tolerate such vulture politics, and every rioter, irrespective of their political affiliation or religion, will be brought to book and will face the strictest arm of the law, whoever it is. We will not spare them.
Well, Mr. Datta, hopefully next time, as former DGP Vikram Singh points out, maybe we can have preemptive arrests, especially when you have repeat offenders. When we know this has happened year after year, increasingly becoming the norm, perhaps that's what we should see from the Trinamool Congress. Thank you all for joining us.